I we're gonna say it like this. I just did all the way up to self check and organization skills in the book, or actually in lesson two in the first course. Um, and it seems like I'm failing it miserably. Um, I just don't have very good organization skills. The first thing that they asked me was what my desired completion date was for the program. Well, I don't really have a desired date. Um, what I'll do if I project a date on something, I'll get a little lazy until getting toward that crunch time or that time when something's due. And then I'll get overwhelmed and I'll get frustrated. Um, I think I do better with knowing that something has to be done and just roll with the flow. If I got 40 things that need to be done, list them in matter of importance. Don't worry about nothing else but just achieving those goals in matter of importance. Just roll with the flow. If I miss something, I miss it. I just pick it up later. Now, then it was asking me if the date was achievable. Yeah, with the way I do it, I've always been able to get things done. Um, as far as commitments, I don't really have any real commitments. My family's really supportive, so I don't see any problem there. The only possible thing that might be a problem is I'm bipolar and I also have frontal lobe epilepsy, and they can both affect my mood and my ability to think at times. So I don't try to overwhelm myself. I think it's easier for me just to roll with the flow and not try to get on some kind of stringent, overwhelming schedule. Now, the next question that they did ask me was, do I like working on my own? Yes. I don't really like too many people because I'll tend to adopt personalities and all that stuff. Um, so I try not to work with other people. I'm a big enough idiot by myself. I don't need no help with anybody else. Um, I do have organizational skills, but I'm not the most organized. I mean, there are things that need to be done sometimes that I will overlook. Um, and as far as, stay on task, if I know something absolutely has to be done, I'll get it done. But a lot of times, little things have to be reminded, you know. But I've always got people around me that do that. Setting and achieving goals are no problem. Um, I do that day to day, everyday life. I did want to say this though. Stanley High School, stay away from it. They're not credited. You will not get into college. I just paid 200 and some dollars to get a high school diploma with them, and no college will take them. So now I'm in the Penn Foster, and I'm hoping that it doesn't work that way with them. Um, I did take my GED when I was in prison in Virginia. You can't rely on all that shit because that was over 25 years ago, and they sent me, you know, GED test scores for five other people that had my same name, and mine never showed up. They basically what they did, the one that was closest match to me, um, this person passed in science and math and failed miserably in English and writing. And that didn't make no sense. I mean, he was closer to my age and everything, but he was not me. Um, so I sent all that shit back and said, "Why are you sending this to me? I got to pay for other people's shit now." But somehow they lost my test scores, and it really sucks. But on the self check and organization skills, I can see I'm going to have a problem. I mean, they had this little, they ask you a question and you had to match it up to the best possible answer. I done took that 18 times, and it says try again, try again, try again. Well, I done got frustrated and decided to quit for a while. Hopefully, the wife can get up and help me later on, when she gets awake, because she knows how I get. She sometimes knows me better than I know myself, which is kind of scary, but it works.